Sagittarius. Welcome to Crystal Raven. This is going to be your August read. Thank you so much for being here with me today. As you can see, I have two stacks. You will be able to choose between Amethyst or Moonstone. You can go ahead and do that now. Just look and see which ones are pulling you and make your decision now. I will be reading from the sign of Sagittarius. If the story is vice versa, just go ahead and flip it. Also, I read energy, not genders, okay, or timelines, really. So, I mean, if you think this might have been something that's going on now, that you see this reading a year from the time it's posted, then it was meant for you, you know? So just take what resonates. Don't try to make anything fit, guys. And remember, we're having fun here, and this is all up for your own interpretation on what's going on in your life, right? So let's just have some fun, and let's see where we go this month with Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to the Amethyst read. I hope everyone is doing good. Let's go ahead and get started. What angels, gods, or goddesses are here with you this month? God of the underworld, something which no longer serves you is about to end. I really like this because I have this overwhelming feeling in this stack that there's a wondering, there's a wondering of what's going to be ending. You know, there is, like, psychically you feel it. You actually understand that something is not the best, maybe, even a belief system that you have, something of that nature. There's something in your life that's getting ready to end, and it needs to. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, seasons of the heart. This is a lot of healing, guys. I don't feel the most secure in this. I feel as if this is a energy that's insecure, in fact, and doesn't really know what to do, doesn't see the power within them, and that's the feeling I'm getting. It's almost like something in your life is going to end so that the power within you can be risen up. Let's see. Now, I have decided to add the Next World Tarot into these reads, okay? Christy C. Road is amazing, and the cards that I have here is kind of like the overall energy of what your read is, okay? So let's go ahead and check into that. The Four of Cups, re-evaluate, Moon in Cancer. So let's go ahead and read. That's the only one I will read out of the book, but I want to read because the messages are amazing, and worth it. It's worth listening to. Okay. It feels as if she has been in the middle of this argument for centuries. The Four of Cups is strong, but exhausted, and unwilling to part with the quiet. She is happy now, along the seaside, surrounded by her most comforting possessions. The Four of Cups asks you to question your exhaustion. Is it due to unhappiness, disinterest, or boredom? Living in a society so complacent with injustice, the Four of Cups asks you to transform exhaustion into your own disengaged moment of accidental self-care. Yeah, that's the issue, guys. So you're letting something go, like, die off in your life. It could even just be a habit that you have, because you're actually being forced into taking care of yourself and looking at yourself much different than that insecure face. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but she looks just so insecure and unhappy. So let's see. It's definitely something that's got your emotions kind of not knowing what to do here, okay? Mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. Yeah, Sagittarius, you guys are definitely one to look at how you feel about stuff and how you feel about maybe judgments or things like that. And you really love people, and you want to have mercy on everything, even though you understand that there's injustices and things that need to be handled. You also understand mercy. You're very balanced. I think something may have happened, and it may have tainted your idea of what mercy and love can be, and it made you very insecure, or there's somebody you're dealing with that is feeling very insecure right now, and you are showing this mercy to them. However, you also understand that there needs to be a balance and a justice to things as well. So you're reevaluating how you feel about mercy and justice, honestly, because that's the opposite. I mean, not the opposite of mercy, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you understand what I'm saying. Let's see what animal spirits you have here. Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery. Number 8, the ebb and flow. I think that something's coming and you're not expecting it at all. I think that there is something that's going to end that is making your life much better. But I think that something is coming back around to show mercy to you, okay? Chameleon spirit, 14 breaks down to 5, which is life path, towers, things like that. Act as if, I think, here's the deal. I think you're prepping for a tower. I think you intuitively know something is going on. And I think that you're making sure that you're reevaluating what you really feel and how you really want to move forward before you move forward. It's like she said, she's liking her quiet. She's happy right now. And that's kind of where you're at. You're hermiting a bit and trying to figure out what it is that you're wanting. And you are, in a sense, acting as if, because you're doing what needs to be done. You're kind of doing what needs to be done. So you're acting as if everything is fine, but inside you've got this feeling that something isn't going on exactly the way you see it. Look, number 11, butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. And number 11 may be significant to some of you guys, because I even got my timer on my watch here and it says it's going to stop at 11:11 a.m. And then butterfly spirit with number 11, transformation is beautiful. I think you know something is coming that's going to change you. You're a little scared. With this season of the heart, I think you're a little scared. Spirit's saying don't be. It's something lovely. It's something phenomenal. It's something fantastic. And I feel this insecurity of, I don't know. I don't like surprises. That's the feeling I'm getting, you know? But it's going to transform you. Oh, wow. 46, cyclical energy. 10 breaks down to endings to brand new beginnings. Peacock spirit, let it shine. Let your heart shine. Season of the heart, let it shine. And what's next? Oh, wow. 44, one of my favorite cards. 44 is my favorite number. But Panther spirit, reclaim your power. Whatever whatever needs to die off so that you can rise up into being this powerful person that you are, let it, you know, just let it. Have mercy and love and care, but go ahead and just let those things go away, right? Let's see, what could you be dealing with? What signs could you be dealing with here this month? Oh, we've got a Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could be thinking about your ideas, your dreams. Maybe you want to be part of something with criminal justice, something like that. And Gemini, what you want to be known, what is received about, communication, talking. You might be really, really evaluating how you feel and what you think. Yeah, how you feel and what you think. You're not going to rush into anything because you know what you're wanting to do will probably, I mean, you're going to be in this power, reclaiming your power, letting your heart shine. It's going to transform things, but you also know that there may not be, not everybody will probably go along or like what you're wanting to do, okay? And you're in your space trying to figure it out anyway, so it's not like you're fully going out there. You're just kind of sitting in it and trying to figure things out, okay? 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is the feeling. This is the overall feeling of, well, everything I'm wanting is coming through, you know? That's that feeling. It's an energy of, oh, wow, you know, things are finally working out. That's that energy. I still feel like you think there's something underneath, so here we go. Ooh, 4 cups. All right, so I think that with the 3 of cups, you're looking back on past experiences, and it's hard to look forward, okay? Or maybe there was a moment that you had where you felt like everything was coming together, and maybe that didn't come together the way that you had hoped, and so you were fixated on the outcome, and you thought those dreams and wishes were coming true, and then all of a sudden it didn't. So now you're just like, well, I don't know what to do. And Spirit's over here going, well, come this way, come this way. I love the 4 of cups because that is literally what it is. It's like looking at everything in front of you, but not really seeing what the blessing. Look, and then you got the 4 of pentacles holding on to possibly even a thought process or an opinion, something of that nature, okay? So you've got, honestly, emotion and thought. You are wanting to figure out how you're going to build your life from here on out. because the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, that's all about foundations. It's all about how you're going to build financially, or what you need to hold on to and what you need to let go of. And the Four of Cups is emotionally trying to figure out which way to go. Six of Swords, you totally bypass the 5. Look, 3, 4, 4, and then 6, which I like, because that tells me that you're not dealing with BS, and you're just going to deal with your own stuff and moving towards things that are working out for you instead of things that are causing havoc. 8 of Pentacles, look at that. You're really studying something. You're really trying to figure something out. Your heart and your head are not communicating together. That's the problem, is your heart and your head are not communicating the same, I guess the same message is the best way I could put it. And it looks like you're trying to dig deep in a logical way to try to figure things out, when it's really, you really should tune into your emotional state with the Pisces energy, with your dreams and your realizations. And they can be overwhelming, but you also want to do something pretty big here. I really feel that, especially with the Gemini energy too. It's just trying to do something overwhelming and trying to do something with what you believe, okay? I really think that you've decided. It's what direction to go. Really looking into what direction to go. Issue thing that I'm seeing here is you may be looking too hard and not being able to move forward. And that, I think, is the issue, is not being able to move forward. You're figuring that out. 6 of Swords is moving away from it, but I think that you're still trying to figure something out here. The Empress, that's all about creation. That's all about figuring out, taking the pain, taking life as it is, and doing something amazing with it. 10 of Swords, oh yeah, you're evaluating pain, and that's why the insecurity's here. Maybe someone who's hurt you bad is trying to come back, and you need to show mercy to them. 10 of Cups, yep, look at that. Okay, so Sagittarius, you have a wonderful life, and you're away from all the drama, but you're really digging deep into your emotional and your logical state of mind on what it is that you're wanting to create, okay? And you're looking deeply into how you can create love out of sheer pain. 10 of Swords is nothing but pain. 10 Cups is nothing but emotional security and happiness. And you are really figuring out how to transform pain into love. And with the Seasons of the Heart, it could be you've loved a lot of people and things didn't work out, and so you don't know if you should do that again. It could be worldwide. It could be very small right here in your own home, right? So it's just transforming and learning. And that's another thing, learning. You moved away from the pain, moved away from the problems, because you learned. You went through things. And you know how much it can hurt, so you know how much it should also love, right? It should also be wonderful. Life should be wonderful. And you figured out how to make your life the way you want it. What could be a blockage here? Lust. So somebody could be having some issues with, that's all they feel, maybe, that somebody cares about them on, is maybe just that lustful energy, instead of, oh, I'm smart and I've got emotions, and I'm not just all passion and I'm not just all intellect, I've also got, a stable home, and I've got, emotions that are stable. So it could be just feeling like as if that's all people have ever looked at you like. For romance, it says children. Your love life is being affected by children. You could have children. Look, you could be having children. The Empress is definitely the mom. She's reproducing, she's making babies. So you could either be pregnant right now and not knowing what to do with it, or not knowing, I don't mean like that, I mean like not knowing what to do with life because you're pregnant, and look at the world right now and what's going on, and it's just stressful, right? So that's what I mean by that. You're really just sitting in and evaluating how you feel. That's it. You want to figure out what deserves mercy and what does not. And look, but you're making mercy happen through the pain that you felt. The knowledge that you gained and the wisdom that you have now, there it is. You're sharing it with children. The wisdom and everything that you've learned, you're changing a home, okay, now I'm getting all these crazy messages. So a home life that maybe you had when you were a child that you learned from, okay, that you've decided you're not going to ever have that kind of environment, home life, whatever, for your children, and you moved it into a 10 of cups. You changed the pain into happiness because you learned and you know how to move away. Yep, there we go. And you know how to move away from things that you can clearly see you've looked at are not good for you and not good for your family. And you're wondering about your stability and your emotional state. It's almost like if I'm stable, okay, if I have emotions, okay, but I think you're waiting on something more is how I feel. It's like you're almost waiting on something. I don't know. It's interesting energy, guys. Okay, so evaluating how you feel about something, evaluating what you want to let go of and what you want to keep, understanding you got to move away from things that are not good for you, and being that mama, that, and even if you're a man, being that strong maternal, I will change. You can create, songs, music, art, whatever, out of all this 10 of swords pain. You can pass down the lessons learned to your children. And look, you actually have a 10 of cups energy with 2 kids back there and just love. You've learned, and you don't want bad lessons to be, or not bad lessons. You don't want to not teach your children the lessons you've learned so that they don't make the same mistakes. Okay, and that's really, wow. This is kind of an insane read, guys. But remember that whatever is leaving your life, it is meant to have left your life. You need to heal. Whatever it is you're needing to heal from, you're needing to heal. And the lessons that you've learned, maybe you've asked yourself, why me? Why me? It transformed you into being this. Oh, calm down. Into this. You transformed. Reclaiming your power. Seeing things for the way they are and opening up your heart and being merciful. And now you will have the things that you're needing in life as far as emotional stability. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, I hope that you got something out of that message, and I hope at least one person it resonated with. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your August, and I will see you in September. Have a wonderful, wonderful August. Namaste. Hello, Moonstone group. Welcome. So remember, I will read from the sign of Sagittarius. If it is vice versa or flipped, go ahead and do that, okay? Let's get started. What angel, god, or goddess is here for you today? Angel of communication. Communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it is. This card, I love it when it comes up because it always feels like there's something that needs to be said, okay? And it may not feel the best, and it may not, because you love people and you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but there's something that needs to be talked about. Jade Mountain. Okay. This is an energy of knowing who you are, coming up out of something and healing from it, and being strong because you have healed from it. What is it? Oh, strength. Look at that. This was just Leo season, so you could have found your strength in Leo season. You could have been dealing with Leo, or you're just embodying this, and that's what I feel the most, is that you're just embodying the strength card. Now, this is the Next World Tarot from Christy C. Road, and I always read from this particular tarot deck because of her fourth knowledge of her artistry of what's actually happening in the world today is amazing. So let me go ahead and read this for you. Strength is a farmer of wild plants in wild environments harmed by global warming. Strength in the next world is about assessing your best life through compassion, listening, and navigating wild environments. Undeterred by fancy gadgets, gender forms, and the material world, strength focuses on the rebirth of soil, the regeneration of endangered medical plants, and longevity of sacred succulents, and the avid kindness that is required to fight the beast of industrialization. Strength fears disaster, but hoards driftwood for shelter and plants wisdom for nourishment and survival. Strength fears losing a connection to themselves, so they make sure to surround themselves with the lifestyle that heals them. Objectively, knowing when toxicity is present, strength honors where they came from, even during a departure. In their healed manifestation, strength puts themselves second when they know their world is suffering. Strength asks you to study humanity's mistakes and discover how they are exhibited in your everyday life. Strength asks you to navigate horrible terrains in order to learn radical tenderness. Yeah, this is about really learning. I think this is just about learning about the world, to be honest with you, and talking about how you feel about what's gone on and coming up out of things yourself to be strong enough to make these statements or make these comments or to talk about it. Humor, laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. Maybe there's even a mistake you've made in the past, and that it's hovered over you, and you realizing that you don't need to worry about that anymore, and you can laugh at yourself, learn from it, move forward, and maybe do something better because you did learn from it. Number 4, Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. 4 is all about foundations. If you start whatever it is you're getting ready to start, Sagittarius, on a fearless and bold attitude, you will find the humor in life. Sorry. That was a big message. If you're fearless and bold, you'll find the humor in life. You'll be able to laugh at yourself and give grace and gratitude to what you've been through. 61 breaks down to a 7, which is divine. Turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Yes, you went through what you went through so that you could be strong for whatever's happening in your life and the people in your life right now. 54 breaking down to a 9, skunk spirit, know your worth. Yeah, don't let anybody push you around anymore. With this Jade Mountain, you're really realizing who you are. You will not let anybody push you around anymore. Let's see what signs you could be dealing with. A Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or just about your intuition and your feelings, your attitude about the past, and maybe what took place in the past. And a Capricorn, your goals, your reality of day to day, the most business-like way probably to get what you're wanting. So you're analyzing your feelings and your goals and how you're going to be able to achieve your goals with feeling what you're feeling. Let's see what's going on here. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Look at you. You are standing strong right now, Sagittarius. You are wanting to be the all in all, the mother, the provider. You know how to do it. You want to do it. You're standing in a confident place where you can be there. Knight of Coins. It's almost like a little step back. You might be stepping back a little bit to do what you know you need to do. I feel like there's something you know you're going towards, though. 8 of Wands, fast movement. This is Sagittarius card. Fast movement, fast communication. There's communication coming in to work together with somebody. Why? For justice. Spirit's all about this, okay? So whatever it is, either you are being looked at like a very strong, bold, powerful person who knows their worth, that can give back to community, and somebody's looking at you that way and wants to work with you, or you feel that way, okay? And you're trying to bring the humor in life because now you're seeing it come around full circle, and why you went through all the stuff you went through so that you could bring justice into your own life and into maybe possibly the world. This is talking about the society's past mistakes and working together for balance with justice, and Spirit's about it. Spirit's all about it. Take those feelings that you have, speak on it. Cancer's all about love and family and romance and kindness and mercy and understanding and listening, and Capricorn is about being solid. So you've got those two things going for you, where you're very solid with this Queen of Pentacles, and then Capricorn. That could definitely be a Capricorn you're dealing with, or you could be a cusper. At any rate, you're very goal oriented. Nothing's going to stop you. You're using your intuition and your feelings, and you're going towards what you know you really should be going towards. The blockage or the barrier is superficial. I believe you're dealing with a lot of superficial people, or you may feel like when this comes in, when this may be somebody coming in to you to talk to you about working together, I think you may fear that they are superficial, okay? Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I feel like this is a huge business opportunity, to be honest with you. I feel like this is absolutely a huge business opportunity. I think that you're going to be part of something amazing, and I think that you're being looked at like this. I think that you're being looked at as somebody who can stand up in a good way for things that have happened, for things that the goals of the world, of where the world should be heading, and you're allowing your intuition and your past attitudes or your past ideas to change things for the future, because you're changing your ideas, you're changing your opinions, you're changing how you felt about certain things, and you're moving into a new direction. Okay, and it may feel like you're taking a step back from what you have normally done because it's the Queen to the Knight, but it also tells me you understand it's going to take some time to get this built the way that you want it built. Okay, but with that fast communication, it's coming in pretty quickly. Okay, but you still feel like you're taking a step back for a second, but it's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be separated from anybody that's superficial in your life. You will know who is right for you and who is not. Stand in your strength. Laugh at yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, but know your worth and be bold. Don't have any fear, and understand that everything that goes on in life is just for a lesson, and understand that lesson and be grateful for that lesson. Okay, it got you to here. It got you to where people are seeing you. It got you to where people can see that you're strong enough to come to for help. That's where it got you. Okay, and I know, Sagittarius, you don't always like holding everybody's burdens, but you know, you are the one that sees further than anyone else, and you kind of saw this coming. So I mean, honestly, you just saw this coming, and now you're kind of, and that's where the humor is. You're laughing at yourself because you're like, wow, this really did happen the way that I thought it would. And that's kind of funny. To me, it's funny. I'm a Sagittarius, and that doesn't resonate. I hope something wonderful is coming, but boy, I would laugh at it because that's just my personality. I'd be like, oh, really? So I had to do all this stuff for 20 years just to be able to do this, and sometimes life's that way, guys, you know? Lessons don't always get learned overnight, and sometimes you go through something really, really difficult to come out of it stronger and better than ever, so that that lesson can be taught through you for someone else, right? And maybe our souls agreed to do those types of things, but right now your soul is apparently agreeing to be a very strong, independent person and fight for the mistakes of humankind. And that is amazing, and you're going to stop this. You're going to stop the superficialness. I mean, that's your goal. You want to stop superficialness in life and in your own world, and you're getting people out of your life that's not supposed to be there. So looks good. I'm really looking forward to all that. So I hope you guys resonated. If you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys so much for all of the time that you're spending here with me today. Thank you.